Your girl about to have what? 3 jobs. What? 3 jobs. Good morning and welcome back to Jenean's Journey. So I wanted to properly open this vlog. Please disregard my twist. They're coming out soon, but I wanted to properly open this vlog. As you can tell by the title, I'm offering you some tips, 10 tips to be exact, on how to interview for your first nurse practitioner job, or just any nurse practitioner job, to be quite honest for you. I think these tips will work just going forward for if you have to interview for a second, third, so on and so forth job. That's really pretty much it, but I really did want to go ahead and just share the news. If you're not following me over on Jenean's Journey on Instagram, is I accepted a new position as a primary care pediatric nurse practitioner in a pediatrician's office, and it's now been a little bit over a month, like a month and a week, but technically it's really just been a month because I took a week off for Puerto Rico. So I've been with the practice for a month now. You guys, I am so freaking excited, and I did not get to capture my reaction on camera when Dr. Griffin, is the owner of the practice, called me because I was at work at the urgent care when he called me. So I had a few minutes to freak out, get excited, cry, and then I had to go back to seeing patients. But I did want to just let you guys know, and like I said, properly open the vlog, that I am so excited to be sharing this good news with you. I hope these tips work for you. Just stay tuned. I have a bunch of behind the scenes of me actually interviewing and answering questions, and like I said, just offering you some tips and tricks along the way, help you on your first nurse practitioner job interview. So make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the video, and as always, you know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up, make sure you leave any comments down below, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you tell a friend. Ooh, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Good morning and happy Monday. Today is Monday, July 12th, and this is, I'm still in California, but this vlog is a nurse practitioner vlog. I'm actually going to be interviewing for a full-time NP position, PNP, pediatric nurse practitioner position. So yes, I am exhausted, but I'm just a little bit like blah, because I've kind of been resting. There's a such thing as too much rest, but I needed the rest because I was going. But anyway, I'm interviewing in the morning, and because of the time difference, I'm going to be interviewing at 6:30 in the morning here, and it'll be 9:30 in the morning back at home, which is going to be fine because Siobhan, my best friend who I'm out here to see, her flight gets in at 7:45 a.m. So I'll interview and then go pick her and my godbabies up from the airport. Anywho, I'm going to be later on sharing some tips and tricks and how to prepare for an interview, but I want to go ahead and open up this video, vlog, whatever it's going to be when I decided to edit it, about, you know, interviewing for a full-time position. As you guys know, I am working PRN part-time at an urgent care clinic, and I will keep that job. If anyone is wondering, that job has always been a PRN part-time job, which means I'm not getting any benefits or anything like that, and I can work whatever schedule that I want to work because I just give my days. And of course, I've been given lots of days because this is my only job for now. I just want to kind of put that out there. I think I have said that prior to. So now today I'm just, one of the tips, we can go ahead and start. Tip number 1. Oh, I do look dehydrated. I need to drink water. But one of the tips is to do research about the office that you're applying to, or hospital if you're here and you're a registered nurse. But you want to always research the facility or office or clinic that you are applying to, see what they're about, see what their offers, see what their hours are. You can see, especially for smaller pediatrician offices, you can go to their website, see the other providers, the pediatricians or nurse practitioners or social workers that are working there. Just kind of familiarize yourself with their website and what's going on. That way, if you have any questions about how they do things, how they run things, if you have any questions about their organization and what they stand for, you can go ahead and have those questions prepared. And then that leads me into tip number 2, is having questions prepared for the end of the interview, because more than likely they will ask if you have any questions. The questions that I want to ask, I will leave them in the description box, but that I am interested in asking salary, how many weeks off, like time off, benefits, malpractice, because I'm an advanced practice provider. There we are. Salary, how many weeks do I get off, so time off, benefits, malpractice, what are their hours at the practice, what is their typical schedule for their providers, do they require weekend on-calls or after-hour on-call, CE credits, do they reimburse you for, because you do have to have continuing education credits to uphold your license and certification. Do they offer any continuing education credits? Do they offer money towards it? Do they offer time off for conferences? I'm very interested in going to conferences, so do they offer any time off for conferences? I did say on-call, and you know, what are their weekend and on-call requirements. And for pediatric nurse practitioners or providers, we see babies. We see, our scope of practice is birth to 21 years of age. So do I need to go to the hospitals for any newborn coverage? Do I have to go you know, do newborn assessments at the hospital? So those are all questions that I want to know. I'm pretty sure that's not an all-inclusive list, but those are some of the questions that I will be asking at the end of my interview. And also, I always in the interview let them know time off that I need. I do a lot of traveling, as you guys know. I'll kind of see like how that goes when I get there, but the main important thing I really do need time off for is my Puerto Rico mission trip, which is going to be in September. So I will let them know ahead of time, especially since I won't be able to start until September. So yeah, so I'm just hoping this all goes well. I've applied now for 3 jobs, all within like close distance to my home. Thank you, Lord Jesus. And not too far away, less than 30 minutes away from my house. So that makes me so happy. Because this 45-55 minute commute across the bridge is, yeah, I don't even think I have to get on the interstate for any of these jobs. Oh, I think one of the ones I applied for, I have to get on the toll road, but the toll road cuts my travel time down in half, and I get there in 20 minutes. So I'm excited about that. I'm nervous about working full-time because it's full-time. And while I do work a bunch of days, I'm not really working a bunch of hours. So, and even still now, I'll be working 8 hours a day, but it's just different than my 3 12-hour shifts that I was working before as a pediatric nurse in an acute care setting in a hospital. So, if you guys are new here to my channel, I will link above my nursing playlist here. I did work 8 hours before, prior to becoming an acute care nurse in OBGYN's office as a OBGYN nurse. So I really kind of enjoyed working in the office, having every weekend off, every holiday off. I did really enjoy that, but it's been 7 years since I've done it. So, you know, a little nervous. Yes, I still have my wedding hair. So you guys make sure you go check out my wedding vlog, and also check out my LA vlogs too. They'll all be linked up above because this video will come way after but I did want to document the process. And yeah, I don't know why. I do know why I'm nervous, because you know, you want to make a good first impression. So alright, guys, so right now I'm gonna go ahead and just look to see if there are any more questions I need to prepare. I'm going to continue to comb through their website that they have posted to the World Wide Web. Just get my head mentally prepared for this interview that I have bright and early tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. All right, tip number, if it's a virtual interview, of course, is to go ahead and make sure you have a clean space for you to interview. I am going to just interview next to a wall, I think right here in my sister's kitchen, just because it's a blank background. Therefore, there's nothing there to obstruct his view during the interview, and there's just no clutter in the background or anything like that. So go ahead and have an area prepped for your virtual interview. Next tip, because I'm not sure what number this is. Next tip is to go ahead and test out your virtual interview software. Test your microphone, test your video, make sure that it's working prior to you logging in. That way you're not having any technical difficulties that is causing their schedule to be longer on their end, because he is a practicing physician and he does have patients on his schedule. I don't want to have anything prolonged on my end, that way he can't get to his patients or to the patients. Got the email confirmation. I did talk by phone to the office administrator, office manager, to go ahead and look at his schedule and schedule a time. And now I have gotten the emails to confirm the schedule, and now I just want to go ahead and make sure my camera and my microphone is working. Like I said, I don't want to have to do that tomorrow, especially since I am 3 hours behind East Coast. I'm on West Coast time. And see, therefore, if I do have any issues, I can give the office administrator a call and just let her know I prefer to do phone because I'm having technical difficulties on my end, internet's not working, whatever. Hello. Okay, so I went ahead, make sure my microphone and my microphone speaker, same thing. Microphone and video is working. Great. Built in, perfect. I'm working. Okay, and I can't join anything because there's nothing to join yet. Perfect. Test your join the call ahead of time to resolve any technical difficulties before your interview start. Need help, contact us. Can't make this interview, cancel it, reschedule. So, camera, microphone is working. Perfect. Excited about that. Hi you guys, and happy Tuesday, July 13th. So I just had pretty much my very first job interview, interviewing for a pediatric nurse practitioner position. I didn't really interview for the urgent care position that I'm working at now because they saw my work ethic, they knew me as a person, and you know, I was just hired pretty much on the spot, put in my job application and you know, sent my resume over. It went really well. Basically asking me about my background as a pediatric nurse, how long have I been in pediatrics, so I like working in pediatrics, what's my work life, day-to-day responsibilities like as an urgent care pediatric nurse practitioner. How many patients do I see within an hour? How many patients, you know, do I feel overwhelmed seeing the amount of patients that I see? And just kind of pretty much just talking to the physician, owner of the practice, and getting to know him. I'm going back for a second interview next week when I get home. I'm super excited. So I'm gonna fill out the job application formally. I just only sent over a resume through Indeed. I use Indeed and Glassdoor as my two job search engines to look for positions, and also being a part of NAP. I am a part of another job search engine that way, looking for pediatric nurse practitioner jobs all over the country. Despite me being sleepy and tight because there's a 3-hour difference, my interview was 6 o'clock my time here in California and 9 o'clock back at home on the East Coast. So over here on the West Coast, we're 3 hours behind. So I hope that, you know, show how dedicated and motivated I am about finding full-time employment, and I really enjoyed speaking with him. It was just easy. So I guess that's my next tip, is just be yourself. Talk about your past experiences. If you truly enjoy what you do, it really shines through as you talk. But just talk and your great experiences, and just talk honestly from the heart. And that's what I try to do. I try to give my philosophies on, you know, working in the workplace, and how I feel about working with patients, how I feel about working with others, and how I feel that my work crew kind of becomes like family to me. And no matter what position the person is in, I always make sure I treat everyone with respect. And that's always been instilled in me from my grandmother and my mom. My grandmother used to work in a hospital in cafeteria dietary, and always told me to respect everyone no matter what their position was. So I think going to visit her in the hospital when I was younger kind of sparked me wanting to work in a hospital setting or healthcare setting, just in a different capacity. So I think it went really well. I look and sound tired because I am tired. It's only 7 o'clock right now. So excited. I'm so excited, and I'm just praying, Lord, that I get this job. It's close to home. Dr. Jordan, he seems pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm excited, but I have to get through the second interview. He is interviewing other nurse practitioners, so hopefully my warm, bubbly personality will just shine through. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a nap before I have to go pick up my sister from the airport. So I'll see you guys later. And have you watched the LA vlog? Because I'm pretty sure, me being in LA right now, the vlogs have already gone up before this even goes live, because my second interview is not until next week sometime. This won't be done and edited until after I come back home from California. So have you watched the LA vlogs? Have you watched my Sacramento vlogs? And have you watched my road trip vlogs? All linked up above and down below in the description box. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye. Which probably won't be until I get home to Florida from California. So I'll see you guys in what seems like a minute, but I'll see you guys in a week. Bye. There we go. I'm at LAX airport. It's a check-in for my interview vlog. So I just wanted to do a quick check-in. Yes, my part is off, but anyway, my hair's still cute. I got a second interview today. Well, you guys know tomorrow I'm having my second interview with one clinic, and then I have my first interview with the second clinic tomorrow as well. One's at 1, the other's at 1:30, both virtual. One's video, one's phone. And I'm excited because I have 2 different offices that I am interviewing with and talking with. That means hopefully I'll have full-time employment somewhere, and I'm super excited. And of course I couldn't wait till I get home, because got home today. But I wanted to tell you guys about my 2 interviews that I have tomorrow on Tuesday the 20th, July 20th. So of course I will let you guys know how that goes. I just wanted to give you guys an update, like I said, and yeah, that's all she wrote. Like I said, I'm getting ready to head back, and I will check in tomorrow during interview time or after interview, depending on how I feel and how anxious I'm feeling. Hi, you guys. Got on my interview clothes, which is just on business cash, but I completely, I forgot to check in before I had my second interview with the first pediatrician's office clinic that I interviewed for initially when I was out in California. I interviewed with another pediatrician that's in the office. It was nice to meet her. The first pediatrician was a guy, Dr. Mike. He was great. Dr. Kara, she was nice. And so they seem like pretty great physicians to work with. I've worked with some really good pediatricians in the inpatient setting, so hopefully that comes around full circle in the outpatient primary care setting. So now I'm getting ready to have my first interview with the second pediatric clinic, which is so weird because the first place I interviewed with was the second place I applied for, and then the second place I'm interviewing with is actually the first place that I applied for, and it's, you know, just the order that I saw the job. So I'm really like this first clinic so far. So good. That one's a little closer to my house than the other. They're both within like less than 20 miles away from my house, so that's not too bad, and much more manageable. I am now waiting. They should be calling me at any moment. The next piece of advice I can say is just be yourself. Talk passionately about, you know, what you love and why you love this job and why you love doing what you do. And for me, I do have an advantage because I've been a pediatric nurse prior to becoming a nurse practitioner for 7 years. So I have lots of pediatric experience. The 7 years that I've been a nurse, I've pretty much been a pediatric nurse the entire time, except the first 6 months I worked as an OBGYN nurse, and then there on out I worked as a pediatric nurse. So I have lots of experience. Hopefully, if I do get specifically the first job that I interviewed for, she wants me to help them to implement a electronic asthma action plan where we are actually giving them a plan to go home with. That is exciting. Kind of glad they're not on time. That way I can, you know, brief you guys on what's happening in this light. Can we just say, ooh, hey y'all. This light is nice right here with the for the natural sunlight. But I think that's really all I want to update you guys on. So excited about sharing this vlog, because when I share this vlog, this means I have a full-time job as a pediatric nurse practitioner. Hello?
Hi, is this Jenean?
Hi, yes, this is she.
Hey, this is Lynn with your pediatrics. How are you doing today?
Doing well, doing well. It's the place where I did my clinicals at. Tip number 7 is to review and update your resume. The next tip goes right along with that. Tip number 8, make sure you are prepared and ready to answer questions that pertain to your resume. Here in this clip, Lynn is asking me a few questions about my resume, in specific, what is a DAISY award, because she's never been in the inpatient setting and it's something that I listed on my resume. So she was like, if it was important enough for you to list on your resume, can you explain it to me? And I felt happy and honored to explain what a DAISY award is, and I'll leave it on the screen exactly what a DAISY award is. I'm seeing quite a bit. What else am I seeing? Of course, lots of otitis media, upper respiratory infection, RSV. There was an RSV outbreak.
What is the DAISY award? So it looks like you've been a few places. You were in Tallahassee, and then Orlando, and then Atlanta, LA, Connecticut. You're a travel nurse. Did you like the travel nursing?
I love travel nursing. Yes, I did.
And then, so you're just PRing with them. So what kind of notice would you have to give to the urgent care?
I have lots of.
That's kind of the goal. Yeah, that you have your own following.
Yes, yeah, I have a following now. Lots of patients at the urgent care. They're like, "What do you practice full time? I want to bring them to see you." And I'm like, "Nowhere yet, but as soon as I find that place, I'm gonna bring all about 20, 30 you guys with me."
There you go. There you go. So what questions do you have for me?
You covered the weekends and this kind of the schedule and what that would be. The charting, do you feel a lot of the providers take a lot of charting home? How is that with between now? And it takes about an hour to get to the urgent care, and that is beating. And when I was a student, of course, I was willing to do anything so that I can get my hours so I can sit for boards. But driving out there an hour just for a 4-hour workday is really getting to me. Those are all the questions I have, and I think it, you know, the business side of, you know, seeing the patient. Your girl about to have what? 3 jobs. What? 3 jobs. Oh my gosh, I hate letting people down. I really wish I should have just interviewed for 1 and got the 1 and not interviewed for 2 and maybe get 2. Oh my gosh, but OMG. Seems like something. In this new place, they're getting ready to open up a brand new facility. I love brand new. It's like a 30-minute drive away from my house. I mean, the benefits are probably all going to be the same. It's going to come down to pay, because the benefits are pretty much the same, and the commute. It's going to come down to pay and commute, because like the one that I just interviewed for is a little further away by 10 minutes, but like I said, it's still like and to me 30 minutes isn't a bad of a commute. Looking at my schedule, I'm going to have to cut back significantly at the urgent care, but I think we just all kind of knew that already. But at least I still have my schedule for August that I'm going to work. I'm going to work my full schedule of August. I would not quit or, you know, ask them to take me off. I would just work both jobs. So I'm trying to figure out my September schedule. Dr. Smith's on vacation right now for her birthday anyway, but I need to figure out my September schedule. I don't want to overload myself, but then I don't want to do like wishful thinking and I don't get either job. But that's just the pessimistic side. Anywho, that's done and I'm done with both interviews. It's 2:04. Anyway, I would check back in. I just don't want to leave one person waiting, because I feel like Dr. Jordan is done. He's going to be making a decision soon. I haven't even talked to Dr. Griffin yet, and so hopefully I can talk to Dr. Griffin and I'm not making someone wait, so that I can, you know, filter out my offers. Like, I'm a hot commodity, and I knew once I became a travel nurse, it's the travel nurse resume. If you can travel as a registered nurse, travel. It builds your resume like none other, because it gives you one experience, and it shows providers, it shows hospitals, it shows clinics that you can adapt to a situation very fast and very well. And okay, I'm on cloud 9. I'm gonna bring it down a notch, and I will see you guys in the next installment of Jenean Looks for a Job. Coming to you live. I'm looking busted in my closet, but whatever. So, as of yesterday, August 3rd, I accepted my first full-time day position as a provider, a pediatric nurse practitioner, a pediatric provider in a pediatrician's office. I told you guys in previous clips that I have been interviewing. I applied for 3 positions, interviewed twice for 2 positions, and actually, it's going to sound confusing, but for the very first job I applied for, which is the second job I interviewed for twice, that's the one that I got. The other place is still actually interviewing other candidates, and I haven't heard anything back yet, but I feel like the one that I've already received the first offer for is the one that I wanted to begin with, and the one that I'm going to probably go with. I haven't received my offer letter and contract yet, but I will make sure I go over that contract in detail before I accept it, and hoping it's something that I accept. Of course, more videos coming soon. A new full-time day in the life of a nurse practitioner coming. I am really excited, of course, to continue to bring you guys along Jenean's journey. I guess this is pretty much it. I'll go through and see if there are any more tips that I want to add, but I did want to just share this bit of news that I got a job. I don't even know where this clip is going to go, but it's going to go somewhere, because your girl, she got a job. I'm so excited. And so today I am going to be going to the office to meet the staff. So the office that I'll be working at is actually, they're building a bigger office, which is why they're hiring a provider. They're building a bigger office to accommodate more of the volume that they're getting, and so I'm excited about that. I'm going to see the old office that I'll probably be starting in next month, and then going back to see the new office. That actually I'll probably be a little bit of both, because they'll be moving sometime next month too. So I'll probably be working through the transition, which I'm super excited about. And yeah, I can't wait for this amazing new part of my career journey as a nurse practitioner. So, but I just wanted to guide you guys. No, I didn't have time last night to even think about it because I saw 25 patients last night in urgent care. And if you're asking, I probably will keep my urgent care job. I'm excited, like I said. I'm just really, really excited. And I just wanted to get on camera to let you guys know that I'm freaking excited. So excited. So excited. All right, y'all. So this is what real nurse practitioner Jenean looks like. Her finally able to wear her cute business cash clothes. I love these pants. These are one of my favorite pair of pants. I love slacks, and because they're super comfortable and they're just cute, and you know, maybe I'll be grabbing a few drinks after. You know, this is real cute to wear to work, and maybe to go grab some drinks or some cocktails after work or whatever. So you guys finally get to see me in my cute business cash. Right? Like, your girl know how to dress for work. I've been looking so forward to this day, you guys. I am beyond ecstatic. And I know weird angle because I am filming on my phone. I left my camera at Bae's house. Yeah, you guys already know. I basically am living in 2 different houses right now. And if you don't know it, now you know. But yes, I'm on my phone right now. I just want to vlog a little bit of today because I'm really excited. But of course, you guys are going to get more content, see my new office, and see where I'll be working. Hopefully, I'll have like my own workspace because at the urgent care now, you guys know, like I said, it's part-time PRN work. So we all the providers that do work, because it's one provider on at a time, we all share the one space. You know, just not at the same time on, you know, different days of the year. So hopefully I get to have my own workspace and a place where I can leave my books and my resources and my references. I'm actually getting ready to, I'm going to do a video on references and resources you should use as a nurse practitioner or nurse practitioner student. Of course, specifically pediatrics, because I have things that I need to know for specifically for my population that I work with. This just seems so surreal. Like, you work towards your goals, obviously in hopes of achieving them, and when they come to life, to fruition, and God blesses you, it's like, it's so overwhelming. I'm, of course, nervous, excited, nerve-sighted, as I always, you know, say. And of course, any change, any new change, anything new is scary and different because it's new and it's the fear of the unknown. But I can't have too much fear. You know why? Because you can't have fear and faith at the same time. You got to believe that God's working everything out for your good. And I am just beyond excited. I cried, of course, last night when I found out the news. I feel like I'm about to cry again. I'm trying to keep it at bay. I'm getting ready to leave to, like I said, meet the staff, tour both offices, go to lunch with the office manager. Hi, you guys. Yes, ma'am.
You know, you can certainly touch on that when we speak again and go from there.
No problem. It was such a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much.
Super nice. All right, my dear, we'll talk to you soon.
Yes, ma'am. Bye, Miss Lynn.